Hello, how's everybody doing today on this Wednesday? Kind of recovering from the playoff loss, but hey, uh, now it's time to look forward to next season. Yes, I am going to watch the Super Bowl. I care about the Super Bowl, and stuff like that. Um, but you know what? I'm looking forward to next season. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Lions react to what? Um, to this winning year. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm watching Super Bowl too. Um, but yeah, I just want to see what's going on. Is the Lions going to be able in the draft? Are they going to address the needs that they have yet? Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Um, how's it going? Yeah, it's I'm just really looking forward to seeing what the Lions can do, what they'll build uh this year, if they'll answer some concerns on defense that we have. One of the things I do want to see them stay the course in is keeping the trenches strong. Basically, your offense and your defensive lines. You got to keep those strong because remember how important it's been. You know, oh, you're not watching the Super Bowl. Okay, I understand. Okay, all right, I understand. Yeah, you're still a little upset, but you'll be okay. I understand. I am too. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Michigan Panthers too, man. You know, I'm for sure going to try to go to one or two games at least on the Panthers. You know, for sure. I really really want to see that and see these Panthers. I still don't really like the way the merger went. I know we discussed this before. I think that and I agree totally with you. They should have kept every team that was in both of those leagues. I'm always the same team. It's always same team in the Super Bowl. Rigged WWE politics music. Yeah, yeah. You can see where sometimes it does look like it could be rigged. I'm not saying for sure it is because I really don't know that, but you know, I am going to say this. I I'm not blaming the refs on this loss. You know, I do think that, and I stand by my decision. I know Dan Campbell's a head coach. Okay, he is a head coach, but I think that it was a bad decision by him. Of course, there was bad execution on some of the plays too. Where things just happen. But in my opinion, and yes, it's my opinion, and I know there's a lot of people that agree with what Dan did, but it's also a lot of people that don't. A lot of analysts, a lot of your big analysts don't. But because when you have a lead like that, you know, you just don't go ahead and let those points on the board just meant so much. But I'm definitely not going to say that the rest did not cost us a game. Uh, those decisions and bad executions of the playing key moments did. I think if not football, music, Tyler Swift, yeah. Uh, the division is going to be better next year. Though, Tim, yeah, that's true. But you know what? I heard I was watching Good Morning Football this morning, and there was a a Minnesota Vikings player that was on there, and you know what? He just made me want Minnesota to go 0-16 or 0-17 because I mean that just just the statements he made about the Lions, how he was glad the Lions lost. He didn't give any respect to the Lions. Um, but yeah, I just really hope Minnesota goes on 17 or is very down there. I just and I just really want to see uh, them get beat up. He didn't like that the Lions beat them 2 times this year. Uh, I can't blame Dan Campbell for the cause. The players just didn't make the plays. Yes, and yeah, I understand the point of view, and I do respect that point of view. You know, but I think especially that first one. you know, Once they got stopped, that momentum changed. And this is what I'm looking at. Okay. In my opinion, uh, and I'll tell you if I had more time, but I only got until about to 12:30. I would actually invite you on the show, and we could discuss this. But uh, I just think that changed the momentum. Once that happened, okay, if the Lions would have got that field goal, all right, they would put points on the board, and things just might have been clicking. But I think it put them in a rush to try to get things down. It started a landslide. Yes, the players should have executed the plays better, definitely. But it's just you've seen it all fall apart right in front of you after that key decision. You know, and I'll tell you, I was saying this before they didn't get it. Do you think the Lions will be better next year? I think they will. I just think I think the Lions will be better next year, but the other teams are going to be better too. So it's just I think they'll be better, but it's going to be tough to get back to the point where we were. Now, keeping that our key players and stuff like that we need. Uh, I'm not so sure Jared Goff is sold on the Lions. Uh, you know, uh, so we'll get to see what Jared Goff does. Uh, should the Lions mortgage their future for Jared Goff? As far as in the contract that they give him, I still got a question about that. But then you got the question, about you know, do we find another quarterback like that? And like Grandizer 12 said the other day, what if Jared Goff decides to follow Ben Johnson? You know, I'm done blaming the coach. Is the players. We had 8 drop passes in the second half. Yes, that's true. But as we all know, momentum can cause changes. All right, you know, and Josh Reynolds lost the game. Jamar Gibbs fumble. Okay, true. Okay, and see what happens when you don't put points on the board and the other team is coming back. You know, to me, they left at least 3 points because that first field goal I think was very makeable. Second, if they would have went for that that first, I think it would have been, they would have got that 3 points, you know. And I think they got in rush mode. You know, it also gave the belief to the 49ers, hey, you know, this coach is just going to do what he's going to do. And we've seen this. He was wide open 2 times, dropped the ball. Josh Reynolds, he catch them passes. Lions scored, was by himself. Yes, I mean that's. I'm not discounting what you're saying here. You know, execution definitely. Execution of the plays, dropping the passes. Uh, Tells me it was fixed. He was paid, dropped the ball. It could have been, and if that was the case, uh, then he should be cut from the Lions right now, plain and simple. Because I'll tell you what, if but we all know that the NFL does have an integrity problem. That's why they don't do anything about the refs. So, but I'm not one that's just going to stand up and say 100% this game was rigged. Uh, I do feel that sometimes the NFL does what's better for business in some of their decisions, because we got to remember it's not only a sporting event, it is a business. So, we'll see. But what I'm not trying to be the same, same lines. Okay, same lines will bring us back to being going to only winning 3 games next year or something after a season like we had right now. I'm saying what you got to do is build on what you had, make yourself better, make yourself more of a contender. Now, do we need to win the NFC North next year? No, we don't. We don't need to win the NFC North. It would be great to go ahead and win the NFC North 2 years in a row, but I would much rather get in as a wild card or whatever, and go ahead and and actually go from there. But I but seriously, what I want to do is actually be the best and just go ahead and get the first round bye. This is what I want to see the Lions do next year. I want to see them get the players to go ahead and get that first round bye. You know, uh, Lions need to go ahead and make themselves relevant. One of the ways to do this is we just gotta, you know, quit making excuses. Okay, um, Lions did a great job. I'm still going to be a Lions fan. I'm still going to be an NFL fan. I'm going to go ahead and watch the Super Bowl. You know, if indeed I felt 100% this league was rigged, uh, I would go ahead and just say to hell with it and quit watching the league. But I can't believe that it's. I mean, like I say, there's sometimes it does look, and you do got valid points there. You know, um, all right. The Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift made the NFL billions. NFL do only thing for money. Yes, and that's where the business side comes in. Uh, Taylor Swift wins the Super Bowl this year. Okay, since she's been the Chiefs made billions of dollars in sponsors. Yeah. All right. I'm not watching Super Bowl this year. I already played against them. Yes. Okay. 5 drops in the end half doomed the Lions. It wasn't the play calling. 3 were critical, done by Josh Reynolds. Yeah, exactly. Yes, and I do understand that. I'm not arguing with you on that, Jeremy, for sure. You know, I'm just saying that with those, and no, it's not all on Dan Campbell. You know, it's not. Dan Campbell does what he he's been this way all year. But why? Okay, why does he go ahead and right before the half, you know, go ahead and kick the field goal and then change his mind later on? I mean, that's just, but yeah, Josh Reynolds definitely did bad. He definitely dropped those passes. I gotta see how I gotta see how he does. Uh, I think he should be pretty good. Uh, I really do. Uh, I think now Michigan is going to be. It's a team that's going to be on the rebuilding. Yeah, I pretty much knew this as you. I can pretty much tell. I know the way you think. Okay, let me go back to this. Trust a kicker that is 45% outdoors, over 50 or 45 yards, or is 86 conversion rate on 4th and 3. True. Now I'll tell you. And okay, the second try. Okay, but best the second try could see because that would have been like a 44-yard field goal. I kind of had a feeling myself that if they would have kicked it, they might have missed that second try. But I don't know. The first one, I just think the first try, I think they should have went for the field goal. I mean, but yeah, that's good points. The percentage on what they make and stuff like that. Uh, I definitely got to look at more of the draft candidates and the colleges to answer that question. I I want I want to look at some shutdown corners because that's who I think we really need. Is because that's one of the weakest part of the team. I want to see you know a speed linebacker. Uh, these are what we need. Uh, like I said, I do got to study more in order to give an answer. Yeah, I definitely understand. Uh, we need defensive tackle. We only have Akeem McNeil. Rest of the defense tackles up for the Lions. You do got right there. Uh, hey Tim, you're what? Yes, I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl. Definitely. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, we. Wow. I mean that's definitely true. Us doing in like a later pick and stuff like that. 29. It's you know. Now Jeremy, how much? Um, and also this is to Jeremy and this is to everybody out there. How committed do you think golf is to the Lions? And how crucial do you think it is, to actually keep the quarterback that got us, this far? You know, and I'm not saying this to throw golf under the bus because believe me, I'm not. You know, uh, what price are you willing to pay? The number one defensive tackle saying, okay, okay, so you think he's all in, Kevin, and you're talking about Jared Goff, right? Well, see, in an interview, you know, I, he said, well, it's up to the Lions as far as if I stay here. All right. I think Goff and his agent wants a big, a bag. I don't think he's worth 45 million a year. I gotta agree. All right. They got to trust the kicker absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Uh Goff played good. His wide receivers can't ball. Can't I think you mean can't catch the ball. Bad throws, same time, but sometimes I think it means played good. Wide receivers not so much. Two to, two out of the number one anything for the Lions pick at throw out the number one anything for the Lions 29th pick. Uh yeah, and of course you also got Hendon Hooker that's going to I don't see one thing I don't think we should mortgage our future on golf either. Because you need to be able to pay your other players too. You know, uh, he was built. This Ben Johnson built the team around golf. Is what I'm saying. Okay, how how are our wide receivers bad when they caught all year for golf? Yeah, true, true. Okay, we didn't even. lead the league in dropped, except this guy. And that, yeah, right. I mean, good player, top 15 pick. Exactly. But yeah, over this year, I mean, um, the wide receivers showed up. I think Jameson Williams is coming to his own right now. Uh, Amon St. Brown. So I think and even if we end up getting, even if we can't get keep golf, I think that we could have a quarterback that can use the receivers we got and really make a lot of plays, you know. And this is not about bashing golf. It's not, but I want what's going to be stable for the team. Yes, for sure. We do need a number one defensive tackle overall. All right. I like with the Lions' second pick, T. Von Sweet out of Texas. All right, cool. Jameson Williams only played good, seems like, this game. Yeah, but I'm not ready to give up. I mean, he showed he showed sparks throughout the year too, and I do think that with Jameson Williams, it's a timing issue. Once the timing is there, I just think that it's going to be something. Uh, Gibbs, I mean there's so much talent on this team, especially on the offensive side. That it's just if you, I think keeping the other guys are more important than going ahead and paying off a big payday. That's what I think. I mean, it is what I think. You know. All right. Every 6 touches for JMO the past 2 years has been a TD this season. Yeah. However, his targets to drop, he had 5 drops all season. Stop bashing JMO. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we need to draft a guard, center, backup. Ragnar doesn't much left, about 3 or 4 years. I let Reynolds go and resign DPJ, definitely. Later in the draft. Okay, actually it is 12:30 now. So I definitely need to end the stream because I gotta go to work. Um, but thanks everybody for coming in. We will be on later. And Jeremy, um, I noticed you were on at like 10:30 and stuff today or whatever, 10 o'clock today. If you ever want me to come on your show, like when you do a morning show, it'll be a lot easier for me to do it on during the morning than at night when I'm at work. So just let me know. But I do gotta close the show out because I do gotta get ready for work. Um, so this is Maniac Tim. I thank everybody for coming in. I will definitely be on sometime tomorrow too. Uh, Tigers, we'll get to see exactly if they'll be good this year. But thanks everybody, and hey, peace out everybody. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night, whatever. But this is Maniac Tim. I do gotta run. It's just I got to work. I gotta leave for work real soon. All right, thanks everybody. This is Maniac Tim signing off.